What is up, Marvel movie geeks, and welcome back to the Geek Man Cave. And Black Panther is finally out. Yes, geeks, and what a ride it is. Black Panther is another epic addition to the MCU. It's packed full of action, amazing locations, and bigger-than-life characters. So to celebrate Black Panther's release, I'm teaming up with my good friend MMCFAN to bring you our top 10 Eagle Moss Marvel movie collection, Black Panther figures. The figures we want to see. Like I said, Black Panther is full of bigger-than-life characters, and what I love about this film is how each character has their own unique style, armor, and weapons to make a great cast of unique and interesting characters that would make epic figures for this collection. So me and MMCFAN have picked our favorite characters from the film. A heads up, we are going to be talking major spoilers discussed in this video, guys, so if you haven't seen Black Panther, you have been warned. So without further ado, Wakanda forever! Okay, so let's kick off this list with the king himself. In Black Panther, T'Challa's sister Shuri is like the Tony Stark of Wakanda. She creates new tech, weapons, and most importantly, a new Panther suit for T'Challa. The suit uses nanotechnology to create a suit from almost nowhere. This is obviously going to be linked to Stark's new suit we see in the Infinity War trailer. So for the first figure, we want to see Black Panther in his new Panther suit. Okay, I know we already have a Panther suit, but for this model, we want to see a maskless Panther with epic detail and paintwork to really make those wicked purple kinetic energy lines stand out. The contrast of purple and black would really bring this figure out, a suit ideal for a king. And speaking of new Panther suits, this brings us into number 9, and like all other origin movies, Iron Man, Hulk, Ant-Man, and Black Panther, T'Challa's enemy is basically a mirror image of himself, and in Black Panther this takes the form of Killmonger, T'Challa's cousin. By overpowering the king and taking the throne, Killmonger gains the power of the Panther, and in doing so gets himself a cool new suit too. Almost identical to the king's, this suit blends black and gold with brilliant effect. For a suit, a battle pose similar to Panther's suit would be amazing, but with more of those amazing kinetic energies, but with the details in gold. How epic would these two figures look together? So at number 8 is one of my new favourite characters from the movie, and this is one I cannot wait to see working alongside other geniuses such as Banner and Tony Stark, and that is T'Challa's sister Shuri. Shuri has an amazing energy and brings a great sense of humour, youth and wonder to Black Panther. Her super smarts makes her like a member of Q Branch, making cool gadgets and suits for her brother. During the end of the film, we see her rocking these awesome Panther gauntlets that blast shockwaves at anything in her path. With these, she looks like a completely different character. She looks like she's just jumped out of Thundercats. With her cool gauntlets drawn, this would again be another epic Black Panther figure that Eagle Moss needs to do. So at number 7 goes to the sworn enemy of Wakanda, the man who can play just about anyone. Yes, guys, I'm talking about Andy Serkis's Ulysses Klaue. Now, this isn't the first time we've seen Klaue in the MCU. Klaue was first introduced to us in Age of Ultron when he sold vibranium to Ultron. Now he's back with revenge on Wakanda and its marvelous metal. In this film, he's recovered from his run-in with Ultron and has a pretty epic, awesome robotic arm that he hides a pretty powerful blaster inside. Now, this, guys, would make an epic figure. I'm a huge fan of Andy Serkis, and I think how cool would the figure be with a hand that is opened up with the blaster showing. I think this would be a great figure to add to the collection, and another great villain. So up next is Okoye, who is the leader of the Doi Mahale, an elite group of all-female bodyguards and the potential wives for the King of Wakanda. Now, she is played by the amazing Danny Gurira. Playing her, you know she's going to steal the show. Her epic battle choreography is amazing. I just feel like when I see her on stage, I get excited about The Walking Dead. Her loyalty to her king and the relationship with the other cast makes her character and the film have a sense of depth, that these characters have been friends for years. You actually believe this. Her epic armor as well is a mix of both traditional African war armor and that of a nice modern Wakandan touch. This figure would be epic pose with her spear ready for battle to defend her king at all costs, and this figure would definitely never make you freeze. One of my favourite parts of this film is the lineup of strong and unique female characters. Nakia is an old flame of Panthers and returns to see her friend become king. Throughout the film, she shows that she can look after herself, and by the end of the film, she has her own signature weapons, these very cool vibranium discs. Like mini Captain America shields, she slings them at her opponents to disable and take down her enemies. I think showcasing these discs in her figurine would just be another epic addition to this collection and a great way to add more female characters to the lineup and not just more Black Widows. So at number 4 is Forrest Whitaker's character Zuri. Zuri played a bigger role than I actually expected, staying loyal to the king to the very end and going back to help with the story of Killmonger's character. So for this character, I'd love to see him in his traditional African robes. His Wakanda ritual paint would be an impressive detail on this figure. Combining that with his staff, and maybe even he could be holding the jar containing the mystical herb that gives the Panthers their strength, would be a nice touch. So at number 3 is a repeat of one of the characters I've already mentioned, Killmonger. Now we know Eaglemoss loved to cover the same character in multiple costumes, and for me, Killmonger had several moments in this movie which could have made epic figures. His gear we see him at the beginning of the movie is very cool, with his silver chestplate and his blue uniform, and even that very cool Wakanda mask as well. Also, like I mentioned before, his golden Black Panther suit is epic too. But the figure I would like to see as well is him challenging T'Challa with his death scars. I think would make an awesome figure. The figure I want to see is with his shield and sword in place when he challenges the king. With the scars as detail, this figure could show off how dangerous Killmonger is, and I think he would look epic side by side next to his Panther suit figure too. So at number 2, we're looking at W'Kabi. Now, W'Kabi is one of Black Panther's friends and a warrior for the border of Wakanda. He trains rhinos and helps to defend the line with his army. Throughout the film, though, you sense that he wants to have a bit more of an aggressive approach and to take over and make Wakanda a better place. However, when he finds a new king who's willing to make the difference, his allegiance slides to Killmonger, and he ends up battling against his friend. Now, W'Kabi has very cool traditional robes. I do like this figure, but for me, this could be an epic special and something that I haven't really thought about Eaglemoss doing. And that's how unique would this character be if we had this character as a special riding on his armored pet rhino. So for me, this would need to be a special. A character mounted on an armored rhino would look amazing in this collection. And it's made me think, how cool would it be if Eaglemoss started doing specials that are mounted on vehicles, such as Captain America with his shield on his back on his motorbike, or even the Chitauri flying spaceships with Black Panther stabbing the back of a Chitauri soldier. I just think this is an idea that Eaglemoss really hasn't looked into that could make epic specials. So the final figure goes to one of the clan members of the movie. He's a vegetarian that likes to wear animal fur, and that is M'Baku. So for this figure, I want to see a powerful figure. M'Baku is a strong, powerful warrior that challenges T'Challa during the movie. I want his arm raised up, ready for battle with spear or sword in hand. So guys, that's our list of characters that we loved from Black Panther. And there was a load of other amazing characters that could have made the cut as well, such as Martin Freeman's character and the King's mum and other members of the different clans. But with more and more movies, the possibility for new great figures continued. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I do apologize if I mispronounced any of those names, as they are quite difficult to say, but make sure to go and check out my Infinity War Challenge videos. Each week I'm watching one of the MCU movies in chronological order. I just watched Iron Man 3 and I'm doing the editing for that video now. And also go and check out MMCFAN's page, as he is covering his favourite and all the figurines for this collection for each of the MCU movies each week, counting down to Infinity War, just like me. And guys, while you're doing that, go and check out MMCFAN's page on Facebook and Instagram as well. He is like the collector of this collection. He is the pro and knows everything about this collection. I hope you enjoyed this video, geeks, and remember, if you're a Marvel fan, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and thank you again, Marvel fans, and remember, geeks, it's your cave, your rules, and I'll see you next time.